This episode includes themes of coercive control, emotional abuse, fear, pregnancy-related stress, and panic attacks. There are no graphic details, but the emotional weight may feel heavy. Please take care while listening. Hi, and welcome back to After the Quiet. This is episode 19. After something breaks, people expect noise. They expect yelling, separation, big decisions. But sometimes after the explosion, everything goes quiet again. Not because it's healed, but because everyone is pretending. Pretending things are normal. Pretending lessons were learned. Pretending the fear didn't change you. This episode is about that space. The space where I went back. The space where I stayed. The space where I told myself things were fine, even though my body was already saying otherwise. I went back home, pregnant, tired, emotionally raw, and determined to keep things calm. Because calm felt like safety. Calm felt like success. Calm felt like proof that I hadn't imagined what happened. I didn't talk about the laptop. I didn't talk about how scared I was. I didn't talk about the way my body still tensed when his voice changed. I just adjusted. I lived smaller. I was more careful, more quiet, more agreeable. I stopped doing anything that could be misunderstood, anything that could be questioned, anything that could spark anger. No Facebook, no connecting with people, no explaining myself, because I had learned something important. Being right didn't keep me safe. Being quiet did. I was still very sick, still nauseous, still weak, still losing weight. But pregnancy didn't slow expectations. I was still expected to manage the house, care for our toddler, make meals, keep everything running. And I did, because I had learned how to push through, because stopping felt dangerous, because rest felt like failure. During my 7th month of pregnancy, my body finally broke through the quiet. I experienced my very first panic attack. That morning at school, I received a letter from a parent. Nothing extreme, no unrealistic demands, nothing that would normally shake me. But it was the end of the school year, report cards were due, I was 7 months pregnant, and home life was heavy with tension. That letter wasn't the cause. It was the final push. I started to feel faint. I told my students to ask the teacher next door to watch them because I needed to go to the bathroom. I don't know how long I was in there, but I remember my entire body going numb. My hands, my face, my legs. I couldn't think. I couldn't focus. I couldn't tell what was happening to me. Eventually, I heard a voice outside the bathroom door. a voice I recognized. And when I opened the door, the person on the other side immediately knew something was wrong. I was brought to the office. The secretary wanted to call someone to pick me up, but I couldn't remember any phone numbers. I couldn't even speak clearly. Luckily, one of my coworkers knew my mom's number. The secretary called my mom, and she came immediately. As she drove over, coworkers were asking me where my personal belongings were in my classroom, and I couldn't answer. My mind was blank. My body felt disconnected. I had never experienced anything like it before. My mom took me straight to my family doctor. He took my blood pressure, checked the baby's heart rate. Everything was okay. And then he said something I had never heard applied to me before. He said it sounded like a panic attack. He told me to take things easy, to try to relax. And I remember thinking, the school year is almost over. I just have to make it a little longer. I assumed I would be okay. What I didn't know then was that my body was warning me. What I didn't know was that panic doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from holding too much for too long, from silencing fear, from surviving instead of living. And I had no idea that just 2 months later, after baby number 2 was born, things would not be better. Pretending things were fine came at a cost. I doubted my instincts. I minimized my feelings. I ignored my body. I told myself I was lucky, that things could be worse, that he was trying. But once your body sounds the alarm, you can't unknow what it's telling you. You just learn how to live around it. If you're listening and you've ever had your body shut down when your voice couldn't speak, if you've ever been told to relax when your life felt unbearable, if you've ever felt panic without knowing why, please hear this. Your body was protecting you. It was telling the truth before you were allowed to. In the next episode, I'll talk about what happened after my second baby was born. How the pressure didn't erase, how the expectations didn't soften, and how panic didn't disappear. It just found new places to live. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying with this story. This is After the Quiet. Please remember to subscribe to the podcast so you can get notifications when the next episode is released. And please join me on Instagram at after_the_quiet. If you are identifying with my story, please reach out to someone you trust or look for support in your community. You are not weak for needing help. You are human, and your voice matters.